Hello everybody, it's been a really long time. I finally decided to upload a video. I've just been doing a bunch of other stuff, so I haven't gotten really a chance to make any more Budget Buggies videos, but hopefully I'll be able to make some more. This is actually just the penalty shootout. That's the game of the week this week, I guess. And it starts you in on this, I think, League One or Championship game. In fact, I'm not even sure I know the teams that well, but I just decided to do this challenge and put it up since it's kind of a small upload, and it takes a smaller amount of time to produce. There's not a lot of post-production work that goes into this because there's no graphics generally that I have to add on top of the game, which I usually do on my tutorials and stuff. So anyway, this game, they just start you off, and essentially it's a game that takes you to penalties right off the bat. I chose legendary difficulty, and that was just because it was the 120th minute. So there's not really a lot you need to play for in terms of difficulty as far as the CPU goes. It started out really bad because I wasn't used to the legendary penalty system. I mean, it's just a little bit harder. You have to be much more accurate in terms of the power that you put on your penalties and the direction. All of that's just a little bit harder. And the first two penalties that you saw were a result of me not really knowing what kind of power is appropriate. And here again, I just essentially fuck it up by putting too much power in, and the CPU finally scores. The first two, somehow I managed to save them. That was just pure instinct and watching the attacker's feet. Then eventually I decided to go for the side-footed penalties because those are way more accurate. They allow you to place, and it makes for less error. I get a break here because the CPU hits it wide, and basically if I score this one, okay, just nice and easy, side-footed, just slightly past the keeper. I was kind of surprised he didn't save it like he saved the earlier one. But basically it got me into a position where if I saved this penalty, I would win the game. So let's see. And when I first saw this, I was kind of surprised because I thought the goalkeeper had dived, and he'd already made a move. And so when he went down the center, I was like, well, that's a goal, and that's the ball pinging out or pinging back out. But it turns out that the goalie actually got a leg to it, and it just bounced up because it hit the ground, and it didn't actually go into the goal. So that was quite the lucky finish. And I think that's the first time I've had a goalkeeper dive and still save a penalty that's down the center. I've had plenty of them where my goalkeeper dives and then he saves it just because it's near his torso, like that one right there that you just saw. But I don't think I've ever had one where the goalkeeper dived but he still got a leg to it. So I just want to look at it again. I just zoom in on the ass of the goalkeeper. Here's the view from of the team behind him. Takes the shot, and it pings down, and he's just despondent. And they start shaking hands, and the goalkeeper runs out saying, "I did it. I saved it." And he did. He saved the match. Let's look at it again here in super slow-mo. Just kind of go in a little bit. He strikes it. Decent penalty. Not the best, but not the worst either. Goalkeeper goes the wrong way, and somehow, I don't even know who this keeper is, to be honest with you guys. He has a presence of mind while diving to just leave a leg out there and just block it at the very last moment. So anyway, that was the weekly challenge of penalties. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys soon.